Miss Angeline, what is that dream trying to tell you, girl? Did you dream about a man? Was there a boy in your dream? Good morning, Mama. How are you? Yeah? What? Yeah? Ex-lover. Yeah, it's good news. Confusion's on the table, obstacles to success, but good-hearted man. The first card I pulled was reconciliation. I'm not even using tarot. I'm gonna try. I'm doing all these cards today. So, good news is coming. It's good news surrounded by a scandal. All right, you got a 2 of spades. It doesn't. These are different, but like, it's gonna lead to confusion. But try it if it's trying to tell you something. I would act on it. Is my point. To whatever end. I think it needs to play itself out. So act on it. Rachel, should my husband? I'm curious. We need to talk. Should my husband take the job he was approached about yesterday? Should he take the job that he was approached about yesterday? Yes. He will be successful moving forward. Stop and smell the roses. And yes, you're on track. I'm going to say yes to all of that, my love. Yes to all of it. Audrey, my little twisted in beauty. Hi, darling. Carmen, good morning, sweetheart. Miss Star, will we get good news tomorrow? Miss Star, will we get good news tomorrow? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, please. Oh, I gotta sing my song to you guys. Hang on, I gotta sing to you. Good morning, good morning. We've slept the whole night through. Good morning to you. Now we can officially start. I'm sorry, guys. I know I can't sing, but some reason this has become a thing. So, guys, good morning. Miss Star, will we get good news tomorrow? Will we get good news tomorrow? My mom used to sing that to us when we were kids every day. I love it. Success to your question, success, and more success. This is a yes, this is a yes, this is a yes. Ancestors were the first card that I pulled. You got people looking out for you, girlfriend. I'm going to say yes, Miss Star. I think you guys will get good news. I know you'll let me know, so follow up with me, but yes. Jay, that was really quick. Jay, where'd you go? Will Desmond contact me? Miss J, will Desmond contact me? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live. Will he contact me? Yes. He's not the most reliable of people, but he will contact you. Will Kyle eventually move to Burton with... Where'd it go? Me. With me. Will he eventually move with me? Eventually, yes, but it's going to be a little while. Give him some time, but I'm going to say yes to that. But he's going to need some time to, like, give him some time. Miss Jackie, I told Eddie to stop reaching out to me, that I needed to heal. Did he care at all? Did Eddie care? Did Eddie care? He cares, but he's stubborn. So him caring and him listening are two different things. Does he care? Yes, a little bit. Building strong foundations, but he has not let go of the past yet, and he's super stubborn. So is he going to stop? Probably not yet. I don't know how much more direct you can be with this man, but I think you're going to need to be a little more direct. Noelle, will Jimmy reply to my text? Miss Noelle, will Jimmy reply to my text? No. Ruba, is it Ruba? Does Ree miss me? Does Ree miss me? Does Ree miss me? Yes, they do. Will me and my husband stay together? Will me and my husband stay together? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, por favor. Will me and my husband stay together? Reconciliation and clinging to the past is both on the table. You guys are both strong enough to fight through it. I'm going to say yes to that. Miss Yvette, will I get approved for link? Will I get approved for link? Guys, good morning. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining the team. We're kicking butt, taking names. Thank you. Thank you. Will I get approved? Will I get approved? Yes, you will. Becky, Miss Becky, will Joe go to Rachel's tomorrow or ask to see me instead? Is Joe going to go to Rachel's or going to want to see you? Rachel's or you? Rachel's or you? Rachel's or you? You. He's going to choose you. Marsha's Ryan's feelings towards me. What are Ryan's feelings? Guys, give me yes or no's. Yes or no's. Is Cheryl cheating on me? Dre, is Cheryl cheating on me? You're more than welcome. Is Cheryl cheating on me? All right, somebody who asked if this is my intuition popping in. Sorry, I have more questions. Only 15 minutes. I see you, girl. I see you. Somebody asked, is she cheating? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hold on. This is why I can't read comments. Because I lost my whole message. It's too early for this shit. Too early for this shit. Ah, where'd you go, sir? Where did you go? All right. To the man that I called your question out, can you please, they were going too fast. Can you please drop, Dre, there it is. Is Cheryl, there it is. I don't know where that came from. Is Cheryl cheating on me? Dre, this was the one. Okay, it all came back. Are you a nice guy? Are you a good guy? Are you the good guy? Do you cater to Cheryl? Do you give her, not everything she wants, but do you spoil her in the best of your abilities? I do think she's seeing somebody else. You're too nice. Indecisive, no movement, confusion, but you're her opportunity. So you treat her really good so she takes advantage of it. So I do think she's probably is seeing out somebody else, because the first card I got was a good-hearted man. And then I got opportunities. She's opportunistic and she takes advantage of the situation. So she leads to confusion where you don't move forward, and she's indecisive. So you kind of are like, what's going on? And that's probably why you're asking, is she cheating? Because she's not showing up for you. Does that seem accurate, Trey? Does that hit home for where you guys are at right now? Yeah. Yeah. I would politely have a conversation with Miss Cheryl and see what the fuck is going on. First thing I got was good guy, and I was like, oh, honey. Okay, Miss Trisha, sweetheart, this is for you. Okay. Awesome, we got some things working, Miss Trish. I say 30. I say 30 days. Guys, good morning, good morning. I'm just trying to process this question. Okay. I don't think they're going to drop Delaware. I think it's going to be 30 days, and because of the not dropping Delaware, there might be more money to pay. But ultimately, I think it's going to be an additional 30 days. I don't know if Delaware is going to get dropped, so that's going to kind of throw a wrench into things. And from there, if he goes through with it, I think it'll be 30, okay? Guys, if you are interested in skipping the line, my list is open. $7.77 to get on the list. $14.14 for me to use both sets of cards, and $33.33 for a full 12-month spread. Otherwise, do me a huge favor. Just tap the screen for me, please. Drop your free yes or no questions, and we will get going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Miss Lori, what do the cards have to say about Clint? Honey, who is Clint? Who is he? Tell me who Clint is and we'll pull on him. Ah, okay, yeah. It's going to take a little while. I think it's going to be a slow burn on building strong foundations, but he'll show up as a friend. I do think he's a good guy, but he's been hurt before in the past. So act now, keep on the same path. He might be a little bit of there might be a little bit of indecision. So if he's coming across somewhat as non-committal, like, yeah, I'm interested, but not so super interested, or not interested. Just slow my brain down. Him being interested is not the issue. Him wanting to be in a committed relationship is the issue. And I think if he doesn't want to be, it's because of his past. Crossroads, hard to love, a little bit of anxiety around new relationships. Aside from that, he wants to build a strong foundation, and I do think that he shows up as a good friend, a good person in your corner. So, thumbs up for him. For now, I like his energy so far. Just like I said, sometimes hurt people, right? So watch for any red flags. But I don't think that he's a butthead. I don't think he's a butthead, love bug. I do not. Ferdinand, does my dream of Kaden reconnect mean something? We've been having reconnection dreams. Friend, you're not the only person that had a reconnection dream apparently today. Look at you. Something must be in the air. Handle conflicts fast. Satisfaction is on the table, but you have a two-faced friend. If this person comes back around, watch for their energy. So does it mean something? I think they're going to come back around and try you again. Accept the change, but they're still, I pulled indecisive again for you as well. So, and handle your conflicts fast. So if something came up, as far as, if it's just a dream, does it mean something? Possibly. But if he reaches out and you go for it, just be easy, because I don't think it's going to be something serious, I guess is my point. Right now, let's keep it in the dream state. But I do think if he tries to reach out, it's not going to be something you're going to want to reach back for. All right? So just be careful with that. Just more indecisiveness. Like, I don't know what I want to do. And then that just leads to confusion and not great outcomes with the relationships, right? Jackie, will JoJo... Jackie. Will JoJo stop being distant with me this week? Will JoJo stop being distant this week? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in. Will he stop being distant? Stop being distant. No, he will not stop. Postponements, obstacles, confusion. He's in a rut right now. He's going to continue to do what he does. Miss Kirby, will I get a job soon? Good morning, love. Hi. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Well, not that I see you, but I see you. You know what I mean. You're picking up what I'm putting down. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Unfortunately, I'm going to say no to that, sweetheart. Not anytime soon. Clinging to the past, stubborn, accepting change. Change is coming, but I don't think it's going to be the type of change you want right now. Not in a bad way. I don't think it's anything malice or bad. But the things that you want right now, I think are going to be pivoted. I don't see a job coming. Not what you want. I don't see it coming. I don't see it coming anytime like tomorrow. All right. Wolfie, does my ex Sebastian miss me? Does my ex Sebastian miss me? Does my ex miss me? You and your ex were very tumultuous. Like, you guys, lots of conflict, lots of problems. So Missing is going to be... I don't think they miss the bullshit. They might miss you in the happy times, but I don't think they miss the BS that came around the relationship, and that's why you guys aren't together. So, yes, he misses you, but the good stuff. I don't think he misses you enough to be like, oh my God, come back to me. I miss you so much. I can't live without you. But I do think that he holds space for you. We're starting a flash goal, you guys. Let's see what we got with the flash goals. Let's see. All right. Is it Adrian? Adrian? You already know I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. This is for a mini. Sweetheart, this is for your mini. Things are going well, but I wonder if the work I'm doing for a VIP will turn into something more. Perhaps a stable job offer sometime this year. Or what do you see? All right, girlfriend. So we are looking at jobs. Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're trying to grow. You already know. We're trying to play TikTok's little games. We'll play the games. We'll play. If you keep working for this person, is it going to open up opportunities for you? Ultimately is what we're looking for. Audrey. All right, friend. Let's see what we got. I say yes to that. Right now, there's a little bit of indecision. But the way that you show up to the whole situation is positive. They like how you work. They'll be an ally for you, yes. They'll be there to help out, yes. Last card I pulled is that you'll be successful. So yes to your question. The VIP will turn into something more, perhaps. I think it will, yes. Now a full-time job, that I don't know. We'll give you. Slow my brain down. I feel that there's obstacles to success, right? So is it going to be like the most stable, permanent, amazing job that you've ever had? I don't know. But I do think that this person will be in your corner and help you. They will be a guide for you. They'll be a stepping stone for you, a network, if nothing more. But they will help you. So, yes, to your question. Like I said, I don't know if you'll be in there, work for them specifically, or like what that looks like. But they will help you. Will my company make me a millionaire? Will my companies make me a multimillionaire? Thank you for the little dog. Cute little thing. Little baby. Will my companies make me a multimillionaire? Man, that's everybody's dream, isn't it? That financial independence where you don't have to think about it. I'm reading different cards today, guys, so I'm going to flip these over and not, like, I get excited about this. Thank you, Love Book. I get excited about these cards, and because it's not tarot, it might be a little different. But friend, yes. The one thing that I feel with you is that you overthink. Okay, guys, so are you an overthinker? Do you, like, process everything to, like, and not even to completion, but, like, over completion? Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. First card I pulled. It's fallen. I can't keep my cards in my hands today. Overthinking. Stop and smell the roses, friend. You are trying so hard that, like, sometimes you need to stop for just a moment and give yourself a pat on the back for the accomplishments that you've already accomplished, right? Like, it's okay. I think that you're always like, how's it gonna work? You make your plan, you put it in motion, and you just water it. You don't need to constantly, like, it's like, I feel like when you water a plant, you water it and, like, stare at it. Like, are you growing? Are you growing? You can step back every now and again and check on it once a day type energy, right? But as far as your money is concerned, money, movement, getting out of a rut. Girlfriend, yes. Hard work brings success. Unexpected news, success in business ventures, happy family, releasing your fears, moving forward, stepping into the light. Hi, Jax. Are your teeth happy, my darling? Girl, yes. Lots of yeses for that. I love that for you. All right, woman in business. I see you. I see you, girlfriend. Miss little CEO over there. Your overthinking is gonna run you ragged though, so be easy with it. Crystal, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will Nico and I see each other again soon? We're not together, but gives me mixed signals. He's always sending me love reels. So confusing. Tamara, good morning. So confusing. I get you, girl. Like, show up or get out. Will Nico and I see each other again soon? No. He's indecisive. All right, so he's confusing. I'm going to make it, don't be confused. Say, you know what? If you only show up half of this way and not all of this way, there's no confusion. He's not showing up. I do think there's delays and frustration because he doesn't show up for you. He's trying to rethink something. Do I think he's a bad guy out doing the worst? I don't. This is in reverse. I think that he's just trying to figure out how to live his best life, and not at your expense either. I just think he's trying to find himself. Does he enjoy being around you? Yes, but are you guys going to be together soon? Not soon. There's an imbalance. More postponements, relationship problems, and indecisiveness is on the table. While I do think you guys get along, I don't think that he's going to be ready to be in a relationship or commit or do anything like that. He's flirting. He likes you, right? It's like if he's a kid from the park and he pokes you. Be like, bro, you're going to send me more than just some reels, or you're going to actually have a conversation with me to talk to me. Like, it's like somebody sending you love reels is like somebody trying to write you a love letter completely in emojis. Inappropriate, unacceptable. We're adults. What are we doing? Stop it. Knock it off. Use your words like a big boy. Thank you so much. It's called, what is it called, everybody? Say it with me. Communication. I'm not going to communicate with pictures. The fuck are you talking about? Can you pick up the phone and talk to me, sir? Thank you so much. So because of that, I do think that he likes you. I do. I do think he flirts. But the confusion is he's not ready to commit, and so there's no confusion. When he's ready, he'll show up, and for you, I wouldn't wait around for that time. Okay? Miss Shanna, my darling. Will F eventually reach out to work things out? He still doesn't talk to me much. We were extremely close, and now, since the lie from the friend, he's not the same. Should I see how he feels? I miss him. We gamed together with two other friends, but that's all the conversation I get now. I see. Oh, you miss your friend. And I know that you don't want to reach out, but if this is how you feel about this person, this has not gone away. Crystal, you're more than welcome, love bug. Sweetheart, this has not gone away, this friend. He has not shown back up. It's not rectifying itself on its own. If you want to make this work, you're going to have to do it yourself. All right. So, I know you didn't want to be the first one to reach out, friend, but I do think, in fact, that's what you have to do. Release limiting beliefs. You think he feels some kind of way, but we don't know. We don't know 100%. Reach out to him. Communicate with him. That's the best. At this point, communication is the only thing we got. I just overthink it. I'm scared of saying all the wrong things. If that's your friend, how do you say the wrong things? Friendships have love and grace and room for error. Right? You don't have to be a shithead about it, which I don't think you're going to be. But how do you say the wrong things? Hey, I feel bad because of this. I feel that somebody told you misinformation, and I really miss our friendship. Where do we go from here? If anybody thinks that that's saying the wrong thing, then that shouldn't be your friend, period. All right? So release those limiting beliefs. Carelessness, defensiveness, bad news. Turn this bad boy around. Communication, swords or communication card, it's in reverse. Nothing's going to come out of this if you guys do not have a conversation. All right? Good luck is on the table. If you decide to have these conversations, I do think that'll flesh out well. But right now, the disorganization of your thoughts. Now, here's my little guy. We got the ponies again, but it's in reverse. He's going backwards, girlfriend, because you guys aren't talking about nothing. Have the conversation. All right? We got another horse back to back, but it's in reverse. Hurried chaos. Get your thoughts together. I want to say it one more time. Have the conversation. You're clinging to the past that's preventing you from doing in the future, from moving to the future. Opportunities are going to arise. I think he's going to be fine. Satisfaction's on the table. Victory is yours. Just because you guys had a bad fight does not mean that you should not take action. Girl, go get your friend back, okay? Get out of your feels. Get out of your feels and say, look, I miss you, okay? I miss my friend. Can I get my friend back? And then if they say no, well, we pivot. I don't think they will. I'm just saying. The worst thing that they can say, if you ask, hey, can I get my friend back? The absolute worst thing that can happen is them saying no. And then you're in the same place that you are right now, and then you pivot and move on, and we figure out something else. You know what I mean? Not we, you, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ashley. Oh, Pumpkin, I appreciate you. Thank you, love bug. I agree with you. Please, I need to move. Please, I need to move. Do you see that happening? Do you need to move? I see that happening. Well, Pumpkin, you need to move. Okay, if you need to move, do you have your ducks in a row? What does your credit look like? Do you have the deposit? Do you have a place that you want to move? Have you thought through the location? All of the things. I don't see it happening. Temporary struggles, holding yourself back, fear of change. Do you have your ducks in a row? Yes. All right. Clarity and decision is the last one that I have, but that's towards the end of everything. But I do see temporary struggles, girlfriend. Start looking sooner rather than later. If you need to get out and you need somewhere new to look, start looking yesterday. Why do I say that? Because the housing market is not what it used to be. Let me fix my whole mouth. It's not even the housing market. It is the renter's market. All right. Rents are going up significantly. I know definitely you need 3 times the rent to move into certain places. Right. So just make sure that you look everywhere, because if you need it, take what you can get. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that, especially when it comes to your home. Right. You want to make sure that you're in a place that is conducive to your job and your work and your family and all that stuff. But right now, we need to get into where we can afford, because affordability right now is the true issue. Availability and affordability are huge issues right now for renting. So please start looking like yesterday. Okay? Okay. Yvette. Hi, darling. Will Jay text me tomorrow and say happy birthday? Are they going to text and say happy birthday? Are they going to text and say happy birthday? Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. Will they say happy birthday? Yes. Will justice be served? Yes. Will it be balanced? But they're not going to do it the day of. And I think that that's going to be kind of hurtful. But they will show up for you eventually, yes. But it's a frivolous setback. So if you don't hear from them tomorrow, you will hear from them. Oh, sorry, I missed your birthday, or I was so busy, or whatever. But I don't think you're going to hear from them on the day. Sandy, will Carter and I date again? Sandy, will Carter and I date again? Yes. Trisha, is Turner keeping secrets from me in the relationship? Is Turner keeping secrets from me in the relationship? Yes. Selfishness. And keeping the blindfold over you. I'm going to say yes to that. Renee, should I keep trying with Keith? Renee, should I keep trying with Keith? Yes, give it a try. I don't think he's a whole bad guy, but this is sit down and rest somewhere. If you want to keep trying to have a conversation, that sounds stupid. Talk, communicate. That's it. That's all I meant. That's what I meant by the conversation. If you want to make this work, have the conversation about it. Be very forthcoming. Look, I like you. I see you. Do you see me back? Emily, sweetheart. Spicy M. Love the name. Is it long distance? Is this long distance with Terrence going to get stronger, or will we be in the same state? Long distances are hard. Not impossible by any stretch, but they're not easy. It's definitely trying, for sure. I think that you guys are going to end up in the same state because the distance is going to be too much for the two of you. I do think that you guys miss each other terribly. It leads to self-doubt in the relationship, but when you guys are together, it goes very well. All right. Dependence is on the table. I think you guys depend on each other almost too heavily. So eventually it's going to be like, I can't take this anymore. I need to be with you. I do think that you guys are going to recover. This is the heartbreak upside down. It is recovery. Releasing, optimism, healing, and forgiveness. I do think you guys are going to end up in the same state. All right. Somebody, what are we doing? What's 20 minutes? One more minute left. What do we have a minute for? I keep saying a countdown, but what are we counting down? What did I miss? Is it Katrisa? You, Chris. D'Angelo, what do we achieve? What do we do? What do we do? Aw, Chris, I appreciate you. All right, sweetheart, this one is for you. Get the fuck. We did the flash goal? Guys, we achieved. Thank you. I have not achieved a flash goal at all. Today's the first day. We're here for it. Okay. I know it's silly. It's the little things. It's the little games they make us play, but I appreciate you guys for playing along. It's the first time I've tried to do it since they had them. It's the first time that we've achieved it. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I kept saying like 20 minutes in a minute. I'm like, was somebody waiting on a reading? And I tried not to focus on the comments when I'm reading, so then it throws me off. Whew. Thank you guys. It's a big deal. We're kicking ass. We're taking names. Keep this energy up. All right, Chris, sweetheart, this is for you. I'm currently married and I feel like I made a huge mistake. I love this man, but he has addictions and is currently in prison. Oh, has been for 4 years and was sentenced 35 to 50. I want to leave, but I feel like I owe it to him to stay and try to help him. Also, I met a guy at work. He is just my coworker and we have great vibe. I like him and he thinks I like him and he likes me, but has not made a move. We started working together in November and it's taking forever. You did tell me we would start dating soon and it would be serious long term. This is the type of man I want. My husband came along in my life where I was really broken and I hung up. Really broken and I hung on, but was never really happy. I really want a relationship, but I'm afraid to make a big mistake. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice that is Zira, that is not the cards, all right? I think that it is definitely very fair to feel that there's no possible way that you can leave your husband even after he's been convicted, right? Like, this is my man, we're better or worse, and I'm here to hold him down and all this stuff. But depending on the situation, getting that much time also means that he put himself and his marriage in jeopardy. Unless he is completely 100% innocent, he did something that he should not have done that put himself and his wife and his family at jeopardy. And now you're suffering his consequences. You're going to do time with this man for the next 35 to 50 years if you decide to stay with him. Now, if you decide to stay and be his moral support, that's one thing. If you decide to ride it out emotionally with him, that's fine. But that is a big ask for somebody to be faithful for 35 to 50 years when you went into it thinking you made a huge mistake. Okay, that's a big ask. Now, that's the reality of the situation. Now, let's do some woo-woo, okay, and see what the cards have to say. But what this situation is asking you to do is throw your entire life out the window and ride out with a man that didn't ride out with you. That's a big ask. And I would never tell anybody to leave their husband. I would never tell anybody, like, my husband, I don't give a shit what he does. I'm here for the ride. Don't care. I mean, don't screw up, but like, I'm here for it. But I didn't make a huge mistake when I got married either. Do you know what I mean? So the sentiment initially is, the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because your initial sentiment, that you made a huge mistake. Now, if it was, I love this man, I'm here for it, then we would pivot the conversation. But because he's putting you in this very precarious situation, I also know, I don't personally know, but I've talked to enough people to know what it's like to be behind bars and to only have that one thing on the outside. And that one thing on the outside sometimes is what the only thing that keeps people going, right? So it's a fucked up situation, friend. It's a precarious situation. I'm going to ask you okay, I have one more question, and it's point blank, and you know what I mean. And I'm not asking if he's a good man, because everybody is a good man. Like my husband, like so is he a good person? Like if here's your husband, he might be good to you, right? But like if we were to take him and write him down on paper, is he a good guy? Like if you were to tell me all of his attributes and I were to read them out loud, would the collective think that he was a good person? And just because you're in prison doesn't mean you're not a good person. And so that's why I want to clarify. Is he a good guy? Did he make a mistake, or is he just not a great guy? Sorry, guys. This isn't an easy one. This is hard. This is real life, man. Fucked up sometimes. And that's not even the right way to say it. Complicated. That's the better way to say it. It's just complicated. Oh, the addiction. Ah! Okay. 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 I gave you what I was going to say, right? I gave you my Zira girl talk. Now I'm going to read the cards. I don't think that if you decided to start a relationship outside that it would be a bad thing. He has done bad things in his life. And like, just because you end up in jail doesn't mean that you're a bad guy, but you make silly decisions, right? At least you make poor decisions. For 35 to 50, that's a bad decision. Girl, this is you being realistic. The first card that I pulled is the realistic card. Realistic, dependable, and providing. He knows that you're dependable and that you'll provide. And I think that that's why he probably gambled the way he did, because he assumed that you were always going to be there. However, the happy home that he promised you as your husband is not a happy home anymore. Therefore, it destroyed, failure, coming in reverse, lack of confidence, ignored. How are you supposed to be a wife if you can't touch him, right? So all these things that he promised you, he didn't deliver on. So if he's not delivering as a husband, I don't think it's very fair for you to have to then deliver as a wife. You're going to be stuck in that, right? So the confidence that you have, I think that you need to go forward with it. Yes, I do feel that Sean, Mr. Friend, is reliable, and that you guys are going to have harmony, and that he's open and honest, and that he makes you feel ways that your husband never made you feel, even when he was with you. So I'm going to say this. I think for you, it would be the best thing to pivot. All right? And that is with a 5-minute conversation. I mean, this is life. But ultimately, with the facts that I've been given, with everything I've seen in the cards, friend, I don't know if this is you're going to serve time with your husband, and you did not sign up for that. You didn't. All right? All right, love bug. Okay. That was heavy as shit. Palette cleanser. I don't want to pivot. Someone is asking, yes, love, you can pay for a free yes or no. Let's skip the line. If you guys want to skip the line and get on the list, it's $7.77. It was deep, Courtney, I know. It's $7.77 to skip the line. You better not be sorry. That's what it's here for. Don't be sorry. I hope it gave you some type of clarity, and I hope it gave you something. $7 to skip the line, $14.14 for a mini read, which is what I'm about to do now, and then $33.33 for a year. Okay. Oh, Sandy, I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for that. Guys, I'm gonna reset. Guys, take it. Finally driving back and being present in the room. Friend, how you feeling, my love? What is up? Are you just getting poked and prodded, my darling? Give me just a sec, guys. We're gonna do our little hearts. We're gonna do our little hearts. We're gonna do that again. See what happens. All right. Okay. This is for Marlisha. Sweetheart, this is for you. I appreciate you guys. Okay. We used to be really close and best friends. After Thanksgiving, he slowly started being distant. He slowly started distancing himself. Christmas, he sent me a Christmas card after he disappeared again. I tried to reach out several times, but no response. I really miss him a lot. We had amazing connections. Do you think he will come back and miss my friend? Will we be back together? Thank you, darling. All right, love. So were you guys, so this is just a friend. And that, did the friend get a girlfriend? I'm assuming, did the friend get a girlfriend or a significant other? No, he just got divorced. Ooh. Okay. Did you and the friend ever talk about getting together after he got divorced? Like, did you guys ever talk about the future together? Romantically, ever? Or was it just purely platonic? You guys did talk about getting together in the future? Were you guys intimate together? Spicy time? Okay. How long were you guys close friends? How long? Since high school or just a few years? A few years. Girl, you weren't his best friend. You were his sounding board while he was going through his divorce. You were his therapist and his lover and his friend while he was going through a divorce. But now he's divorced. He doesn't need any of those things anymore because he doesn't have the same problem, aka his wife. He was being selfish and he made sure that you made him feel well. You were the empress that coddled him, that made sure that he was okay, and you listened to him and you were there for him and you were his best friend. And you guys were connected in ways that probably would not be the most conducive under the situation, right? It was more than just a friendship. There was lust there. He got careless with his words. He got on the right train. He got divorced. Things are going good. And now he's nurturing himself and not talking to you. The amazing connection you had was amazing because it was one way. I think that he, I think he played you a little bit. Stubborn, not reliable, scandal, obstacles to success. Even though you thought you were forward moving, you're like, hey, he's telling me the things I want to hear. He's my best friend. He's showing up for me. But is he though? He showed up when he wanted to show up, and now he doesn't want to show up anymore, so he doesn't have to. It was always a one-sided relationship, and you're the one being his therapist, his friend, his sounding board while he was going through his divorce. Now, if that does not resonate with you, girlfriend, kick it to the side. But if it does, tell him to piss off. But you got to do it with the British accent. Piss off. Piss off! Or, in my version, my very Chicago version, get him out of here. Get out of here. But it's easier said than done. This one's heavy. I feel that he sent you... I feel like he told you a lot, though. And that's why you feel this way. I think he sold you a bill of goods. I think he promised you a lot of shit. It's my south side. My south side Chicago. That's my socks. Get him out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing over here? I'm sorry, love bug. I saw you wrote back, I needed to hear that. I'm like, no, nobody needs to hear that. He needed to be a better guy. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Ah, it's not nice. Letitia? Miss Letitia, this one is for you. Will you and Smith ever get back together? So the question is, will Smith and I get back together? I'm like, I don't know. Will you and Will Smith get back together? So I'm a dork, though. And I'm a big nerd, and it just made me chuckle to myself. Sound like lots of folks are getting very needed assurance today. That's what we're here for. Daggers, girl, I very much enjoy your morning show. Thank you very much, my love. That was fun. I don't TikTok. When I get off of TikTok, I get off of TikTok. I like your show, my friend. I think you're gonna have to be my morning. I think you're gonna have to be one of my. You're gonna be part of my morning routine. It was fun. We had fun. All right. Will you guys eventually get back together? Yes. Do you want to know why? You want to know why you guys are getting back together? You ready? You ready for it? You want to know? Why? Can you guys guess? It's because it's Prince Charming. Hi, baby. Hi, Silver. Away. Prince Charming is on the table, friend. Fast-moving action, very clear and concise thoughts, inspiration, and avoiding conflicts. I do think that you guys are going to try to work it out effectively. We got another horse. Oh, we got another one. We got another pony. Hi, Silver. Away. I'm a dork. We're going to have to figure out all types of sounds for my horses. But yes, I do think you guys are going to get back together. Yes. I do. Christina, does A have good intentions with me? Miss Christina, does A have good intentions? Why do I love the ponies. I do. Does he have good intentions? Yes. But yes. Disharmony is on the table, right? So I think that the disharmony is with himself. I don't think it's with his intentions with you. I do think that he has good intentions. I think that he's trying for you. He's resistant to change, though. And there's a bit of an imbalance. So while I think he is interested, he's going to be a hard one. He's going to be hard. So that's why I'm like, yes, he is, but he's like a tough pill to swallow. Kim, should I pursue a relationship with S? Kim, should I pursue a relationship with S? Yes, you should. She said that tracks. Will Jay and I get back together, or are we done for good? Will Jay and I get back together, or are we done for good? Just for now, not for good. Right now, you guys just need to rest. But there's fast-moving action here. There's clear and concise conversation. I do think that you guys are going to get back together, yes. All right? Kaylee, will Matt message me back? Will Matt message me back? Yes, he will. It might take a little while. Like, end of the day, it's not going to be immediate. Like, so if you're waiting for, don't stare at your phone and wait for it. It might take him a little longer than usual. And he's doing that on purpose. He's making you wait for it. Priscilla, will John want a committed relationship? Miss Priscilla, will John want a committed relationship? Guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, share the live. Will John want a committed relationship? No, not committed. He's not yet. Not a commitment. Not that he's a bad guy, just knows what he wants and it's not a commitment at the moment. That's all. Guys, can we get to 50K by like 9:10? We got a track to get on to 100. I want to do my dance today. I want to dance. Andrea, sweetheart, this is for you. Does Nathan want a relationship with me? Will it be long term? What is for the future? All right, guys. Andrea, sweetheart, does Nathan want a relationship and will it track? What's our future? What is the long term? All right, guys. Come on, city boy, let's dance. Oh, Mom, I saw it. Come on, city boy, let's dance. Beverly Hillbillies? Right? Wasn't it Judd? Or no, it was the sister. It was the sister. That shit was flashback. Great movie. Great movie. That's been a while. I wonder how that aged. I'm curious. It's been a long time. I wonder how that's aging. We should watch that again. All right, Andrea. Does Nathan want a relationship with me? I'm gonna say no. Prince Charming is not riding his pony, okay? It's in reverse. It's in reverse, love bug. I don't think he's going to show up. Escapism, walking away, manipulation, delays, frustration, disagreements. He's recovering. This came up in reverse. He's recovering, but I think he's recovering on his own, not necessarily wanting to be in a relationship. Personal lows, seeing people for exactly who they are, lies and gossip, and no forward movement, friend. I do not think that you guys are going to be in a relationship. I'm sorry. I'm sure that that is not what you wanted to hear. However, that's what's in the cards for now. She said, not the pony. Ascending, sweetheart, this is for you. My husband and I separated almost 3 years ago. I left because I was very unhappy. About 6 months after I left, we started reconnecting and building what seemed like a new start. However, at the time, I also learned about him having an affair for the last 10 years and even another woman in addition to that. He was basically a narcissist who needs an endless supply. In the last 2.5 years, it appears he has undergone many spiritual transformations. He says he is deeply remorseful and he wants his family back. I want to believe him, but I also don't want to live another 25 years taking the chance with somebody who did not honor me for the first 25. I would love to trust him, but I am also okay walking away. I filed a few months ago. Narcissists can really fuck with your mind and cause you to question reality. That's their job. I'm curious what Spirit has to say. Thank you so very much. Narcissism is so strong that even though you get out of it, it pulls you back in. I was with a narcissist for 8 years and I left twice. And I went back twice. As soon as you start letting them have these conversations with you, they will spin and flip and promise everything. You've seen it. I'm sure this isn't the first time. The fact that he got caught, now he needs to confess. So, I wouldn't give a holy fuck if he was my husband or not. You gonna cheat on me for 10 years and then say I'm sorry? You should be sorry. You are sorry. But that doesn't mean that I could forgive you, and I can forgive you for that. But that does not mean that I need to get back with you. That spiritual journey is for you and you alone. That's not for me. You needed to be my husband for 25 years. You let me down for 25 fucking years, and now you're going to come back around and say I'm better now? After you got caught and I left? No. He has nothing to control right now. You said you separated 3 years ago. If you guys separated 3 years ago, you should be back together, happy, 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 and you're not. He's still growing and he's still doing his fuck shit. Okay? Please do not spend another 25 years. I don't care. I don't care how reformed he is. I don't care. I don't care. Piss off. I don't care. You did it. I don't care. And I say all of that to say narcissists do not change. They do not. They will do and say and scheme and promise and change for just long enough for you to get comfortable and settled and back in your groove of love and, oh my God, this is my person, and okay, I can make this work. I see it. Take the good with the bad. This is my man. We promised 25 years of this. Okay, I can do it. And then it turns into a week, and then a month, and then the next 25 years of your life, you are going to be saying the exact same thing that you're saying now. I promise. No matter how hard it feels, no matter how convincing they are, I promise you, after 25 years and cheating for 10 years and having other women and all this shit, I guarantee you that he will not change. You said it yourself. He's a narcissist that needs an endless supply. Endless supply. That's not going to change overnight, even if the drive changes, right? As men get older, that drive sometimes doesn't change, or sometimes it depends. And I wouldn't give a shit. So, that's Zira's version. Now I'm going to flip the cards over and see what they have to say. Because sometimes me and my cards don't always say the same things. And I know that sounds stupid and kind of woo-woo and silly, but it's the truth. And with the narcissist, the hard part is it's the love bombing. That's the problem. It's the love bombing. It's the, you've treated me like shit for so long, but now you're so intense and you're so in my face and it feels so good in the moment. And this energy that you're giving me right now, sir, why couldn't you give this to me the entire time? Why can't this feeling that we have right here be sustained? Because it's not real. Why can't he just be like that all the time? Because he can't, because it's not real. Actors act for a length of a movie, and then they move on. They can't keep that shit up forever. And Miss Infinity, they feed off of it. Absolutely. The love bombing is what I'm talking about, is not real. That love bombing shit is not real. They cannot sustain it. Okay, so hear what the cards have to say, friend. Illusions, you're overwhelmed, friend. Don't live in delusional land. Don't let him paint a picture for you. It's in reverse. Overwhelmed by choices. Distraction. He is distracting you with all, but babe, we can do this and this and this and this. Look at all these cups. If we just turn this upside down, I can fill all these cups for you. And you're going to be a man. I can do all these things for you. Love bombing. Came up in reverse. Why? Because he's insecure. He's unhappy. He's the narcissist. And after the love bombing, this is how you feel the whole time. Girl, you know your clarity. You know what, you said it before. This is your gut intuition. You know what needs to be done. Sometimes it's just hard to pull the trigger on it. You know what needs to get done, but sometimes you're just not ready for it, and that's fine. It took me 8 years to get ready, right? Sit under your own proverbial tree and figure out what it is you want. What do you want? Why do you want it? And who you need to come to, who you have to be, who do you need to become to get it? What you don't want, why you don't want it, and who you can no longer tolerate to be. Selfishness is the #1 thing, girl. Now I want you to be selfish. As a narcissist, they manipulate and they make sure that you do everything for them. You're the bad guy. You can never do anything right. So you constantly try to prove yourself. But I can do it. Just give me a chance. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Be selfish. You don't do a MFing thing. You do everything for you. Don't do nothing for him. In this moment. Not like overall. 25 years you were his wife. So you did enough. You've done enough. If you get back with this man, friend, fear and anxiety is to follow. Jealousy, postponements, domestic fights, you're overloaded, two-faced friend. Not one good card on this table, my darling. I don't know if there's much more I need to say about it. One card that was on here is your ancestors. Girl, don't disappoint your people. Don't get pow-pows from your people. Okay? Don't make your spirit team come down here and give you pow-pows. I don't even know if they do that, but don't make them. 25 years is a long time, my love. This was for ascending. Somebody was asking who I was talking about. It's for the whole reading was for ascending. Sorry. Pale cleanser. Okay. Sharnice, sweetheart, you are up next. Miss Sharnice, you are up next. Will me and Jay rekindle and see each other again? And is he the one? All right, darling. Will me and Jay rekindle and see each other? And is he the one? Guys, good morning, good morning. I appreciate you. Cheryl, hello, darling. Miss Married Lady, I see you. I see you, girl. I see you. Is he the one? All right. I don't know. That's my little jet. I don't know why I just did that. Will we connect and see each other again? Oh, and is he the one? I do think that you guys will see each other again. The rekindling is very much there. I think that at one point there was a little bit of loss there, but the broken heart is in reverse, meaning recovery, release, optimism, and forgiveness. AKA rekindle. Fairness coming back, hope and faith, and you guys wanting the same thing. So yes. Now, is he the one? It's too early to tell, girlfriend. You guys haven't even rekindled just as of yet. Is his energy on the table to be promising and to show up, and you guys have the strength and the courage and the compassion? Yes. So, yes to rekindle, yes to seeing each other again. It's a strong possibility of the one, but that's going to take some more time. Miss Norma. Will Jake and I get back together? Will Jake and I get back together? Sweetheart, this one is for you. Will Jake and I get back together? Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen for me. Please share the live. Will Jake and I get back together? Yes. But there's manipulation on this table. I don't know which one of you manipulates. I'll be honest. I think you know how to pull his strings a little bit. Just like he knows how to pull yours. So, yes, I think that you guys can get back together, but I want both of you guys on working on communication, how you guys show up for each other, what love looks like. She said, Norma says we're both manipulating. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a twofold. So you're not completely like, oh girl, it's all him. No, 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 no. I think that you got a little spicy in you too. But I do think you guys will get back together, but work on your communication, right? Recovery from the loss, frustration and anxiety, because you guys don't have good, healthy boundaries, distraction from intuition, learn how to talk to each other. What are your love languages? How do you guys show up for each other? Both of you guys are there to work on it. I do think that you guys both do, in fact, love each other. Prosperity is on the table, but I do see the manipulation. We were planning to do couples counseling, but he left the house, so I'm just here waiting. He'll come back around. But you guys have an uphill battle for sure, but he'll come back around. I do think that he will, he'll put in the work. He'll try. And I guess at the end of the day, that's the best thing you can ask for. Will my partner try and show up for me? That's the best you can ask for. This one's for Marcella. General, some clarity for love life, moving, job, and business. Christy Lynn, thank you for joining the team, love bug. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I saw you, girl. Thank you guys for joining the team. We got a whole team. All right, here's a general for some clarity. You said love is on the table. Are you in a relationship right now? Well, you asked about love. Good morning, Miss V. Somewhat. Okay. All right. I'll take somewhat. Somewhat works. This is what I feel where you're at right now. You got a lot going on, and your balance and adaptability. You're trying to make decisions. You're trying to make options. You're trying to weigh out your options right now. And it's kind of like everything isn't up in the air so much, but it's up in the air, right? You have a handle on it, but you're like, could be a little tighter. Okay. I pulled this card before, and this is not always the best card to pull. It's selfishness, jealousy, and insecurities. But in this very specific situation, I'm going to say it like I said it before. I want you to start being selfish because of the boredom. I don't know you know which way to go. And so the selfishness is you flipping this bad boy around, sitting quietly under your tree and figuring out which way you want to go. So from here, the reason I asked about the man is because I see happiness, prosperity, and success around a good-hearted man. If you are dating somebody right now, friend, I do think that it is going in the right direction. As far as your money is concerned in business, you will be successful. Removing all obstacles as far as money is concerned. These are fire as the wand card. So it's you taking action, business, money, doing what you need to do, to the energy output to the energy input. Harmony, achievements, will be successful. Help is coming. Everything kind of moving in the right direction. Good-hearted man. So all these things coming up for you are positive. So I don't know exactly what type of clarity that you were looking for, but I do think the man in your life, if he is somewhat, keep him around. I think that things are going to go better in business, and a job specifically. Success, rewards, things, all of that coming to fruition. And then moving. I don't say anything about moving. I want you to figure out some things before you even talk about moving. You know, does moving, are you going to move and get a new job? Do you have a job now? Like that part, I do not see. Figure out who you're dating, if that's a big deal for you. I don't know. He was on the table, seemed pretty strong. And what you want to do with the job. That would then, once those two things are figured out, then we can talk about the move. Are you moving down the street? Or are you moving across the country, right? And that would then depend on who you're dating, what job you have, and where you want to be. But figure that stuff out before we even discuss it, or before that energy comes through. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not talking in circles. I feel like I'm talking in circles. All right, Alicia, sweetheart. Will Rodney and I get back together? Will he forgive me for the things I've said to him? Will Rodney and I get back together? Will he forgive me for the things that I have said to him? Girl, what'd you say? Oh, Marcella, you cracked me up, girl. Hold on a second. Don't, hang on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Real quick. All right, I'm just going to play it back. Yes, there will be a replay, but for you, let me just play it back real quick. All right. So, I think the move, well, hold on. Let me get the message back. So the move, I didn't get anything on the table regarding your move, okay? I think that that's going to be dependent on the job and the business. I do think that job and business are going to go well. All success cards were on the table. The Lover's card that I saw was happiness and harmony, specifically with a good-hearted man. So this man that is in your corner, I don't know how serious this is, but it did show that he was showing up with the best of intentions. Money and everything else is coming to fruition, but I was saying anything about the move. Wait on making decisions about the moving until everything else falls into play. All right, more or less that was the message. But yes, the replay will go up. But yeah, good stuff on business, good stuff on money. I like the man. I didn't see much about the move. Okay, Miss Alicia, sweetheart, this is for you. I'm sorry about that. We are back on track. Will Rodney and I get back together? Will he forgive me for the things I said? And I was like, girl, what did you say? You're welcome, sweetheart. I know it happens at the most inopportune times. People's phone dies, get phone calls. If I can remember it, I'll say it. Sometimes I don't always remember the message. My database can't keep all the data sometimes. I got no 2 weeks to upload. I do. And they're all sitting right here. They are. Yes. We got 2 more days. All right, sweetheart. Thank you for joining the team, love. Guys, we are doing awesome today. We're doing so good today. I can't thank you guys enough. Okay. Will Rodney and I get back together? Will he forgive me for the things I've said? He will. You left him confused as shit, but he will. So, I'm so close. So close. She said I did. Yeah, Fran, you confused him a little bit. You hurt his feelings. But he will forgive you. First card I pulled was fights, domestic fight. You guys can't really see these cards. So the first, he was confusing you. And I'm sure that's why you put him in his place. Fights, so it was keep a cool head, but fights, and like domestic fights. So things about the house. Kind and loving. You love him. You do, and that's why you're still around. Best friend, and you're on the right track. So I do think the confusion is still on the table, but unexpected news in the best of ways. I do think that he will forgive. Guys, thank you so very much. I do think that he will forgive, and I do feel that he likes you. You guys will get back together, but some things need to be discussed. And you, the first card, the part of that card, the fights part, you said he's stubborn. I think you're stubborn a little bit too, my love. Keep a cool head about you. That was the first card that came out. That's what I was saying. They said, keep a cool head. That's all. If you need to go put yourself in timeout so you don't blow up on his confusing ass, then go do it. But when you present to him, girl, nothing but grace. The lady of the house. I'm sorry, sir. What did you have to say? Don't you raise your voice. Don't get out of pocket. Don't get sideways. Nope. Nothing but grace for that one. I don't care how confusing he is. You take that confusion, you take it, you process it, and you throw it right back at him with sweetness. Resetting. Guys, oh, we got goals to reset. Ah! All right. Okay, okay. Alexis, sweetheart, this one is for you. All right. I'm reading this in my head because it will be faster. This is a long one. Okay. All right, I'm trying to give him space. But I know if I give him too much space, he gets depressed. I just want to be able for us to work on us without blockage. I think he suffers. I think he thinks stuff is supposed to change overnight. I keep telling him it takes time. It absolutely takes time. Just like it took time for us to get here, time really does fly by. Yes. We had a talk yesterday. I'm trying to not just trying to talk without arguing. Yes, talk without arguing. Because the time came for him about something, it became an argument, aggressive talking, blaming each other. I told him because he made me like that, he said that he did apologize too, and I told him I would become dominant and aggressive over time, 2 years now, because it was like you. Okay. Yesterday communication was just much better. Perfect. Okay. All right. Okay. Alexis, sweetheart, this is for you, my darling. Alexis, for you, your general, clarity is there, but you choose to live in a dream world, even though your intuition is strong. Girlfriends, you know damn well what's going on with this stuff. You know. All right, so I'm just going to leave that at that. 2 years, you become dominant. You guys are going back and forth, tit for tat. It seems like too much damn work. It's too much work. There's no blockages. Everything that you guys go through. All right, so now I'm going to pull on the two of you. I'm glad that you guys are working on communication, but when it does start turning into blaming and arguing, everything just needs to be step away all the way. You guys need a break. And you say when you take a break, he gets depressed. If you give him too much space, he gets depressed. That's his problem. He needs to work on that, not you. You don't need to manage his depression. You don't need to throttle his emotions. If this grown man can't throttle his own emotions, then there's a bigger thing that we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Getting DMs from a fake account. I reported it. Thank you, Miss Sam. Thank you. They are relentless. Thank you. So that's what I have to say about all that. Okay? You know, friend. You know. Can we pull cards and see what it says? Are you ready? I'm going to pull the cards as they came out. And I'm going to read you what it got. Okay? I already gave you my thoughts. This isn't necessarily an interpretation, but this is very much what the cards have to say. Grief and loss, heartbreak is on the table. You guys are, in fact, trying to communicate with each other, even though it does seem hopeless. We have him showing up, because he does always show up, even though you guys consistently go through temporary struggles. Suffocating, nagging, overabundance, hard work, conflict, jealousy. You guys keep trying to make it right. Like, you're gonna love me. That's not how that works, right? Stubbornness, misery, relationship problems, and fear and anxiety. Girlfriend, there's not a lot of good warm fuzzies on this table between your two energies. A lot of it is tumultuous, upheaval, chaotic, tensionous, like static. Like, that's all I can hear is static. There's a horrible face. Don't judge. But that's what I hear. Like, it's just like a static chaos. You don't want this around forever. If you guys cannot come to a place and have a conducive conversation without becoming dominant or aggressive or telling him how it's going to be. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stop. No. Those are the cards I pulled. That's what you said. Can we just pull cards to see what the spirit has to say? And that's what all the cards were, in order. You know I never read my shit in order. My cards are always out of order. This whole courtroom's out of order. But I did read them in order for you, friend. Now I'm done screaming. I'm sorry. Girl, you got this, okay? Please? Janine, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will S and I reconcile and stay together? Will S and I reconcile and stay together, Miss Janine? Will S and I reconcile and stay together? Yes. There is an emotional loss, but the world is at your feet, right? Even though there are shaky foundations, I think those have come to pass. You guys will be able to connect with each other, communicate with each other, figure out what each other wants, and pour love into each other. So, will S and you guys reconnect and stay together? Yeah, the World card was the second card I pulled. I'm going to say yes to that. All right, Miss Gabby. Hi, darling. My sister's baby shower is this weekend, and she invited Matt. He said he was coming. I don't know how things are going to play out. We didn't end on bad terms, but there's still feelings there. How will this weekend go? Why is your sister inviting a man? First of all, this whole boy to baby shower thing is fucking weird. I don't understand it. This new generation is a weird thing. What man wants to be at a baby shower? Now, I know they have all types of fun things there now. It's not the same type of baby showers we used to do. But my God. So your sister's going to invite your ex to a baby shower? It's just weird. It's giving weird. And it could just be me aging myself a little bit. But the fuck is going on? Unless it's like family or whatever. But like, when did guys... That's just messy. The whole thing's messy. Unless they're like best friends, why would you invite your ex to a baby shower? That is weird. Okay. He'll be there. Oh, he'll be there. This is fucking odd, friend. My little Hogwarts, thanks. My husband got this for me. You gotta let the baggage go, friend. Make sure that you realize what's coming, because he's gonna go there and try to. He's gonna walk in like he owns the place, and you're gonna be like, "Ooh, hi," because you still have those feelings for him, and he's going to try to show out the luxury card, satisfaction, confidence, stability. He's gonna walk in like he owns the place, right? Pouring in, "Hi, how are you?" He's gonna be super calm, super even, super steady, and it's gonna give you flashbacks, PTSD, possibly cyclical experiences coming back around full circle. You're gonna see him like, really. This isn't what I want to do right now. They are my sister. My sisters get along with him. At the end of the day, friend, I do think that there is going to be some this is the horse in reverse. This is the horse in reverse song that I'm going to do. Womp, womp, womp. I don't think he's going to show up the way you want him to show up. I think he's going to try to show up and try to show out, but he's not going to give you the attention that you would want him to give you. I don't think that he's going to be careless and unfocused and be like, "Hey, hi," and like walk away. Like, "Did you just pat me on the head? Get the fuck away." He's going to give you that kind of energy. So just be ready for it. The first card that I pulled was you letting baggage go. Try to not have those feelings, because you're not going to get the results that you're looking for, and it's going to make you not feel so great. All right? So just be easy, my little breezy. Okay? Be easy, my little breezy. And high key, low key, I don't care how much my family liked him. That was a line that should not have been crossed. And I'm not even trying to start family drama. I don't give a shit. You're inviting my ex guy to your baby. It's just weird. It should have never happened. Unless it happened prior to you two splitting up. Unless the invitation was extended prior to. But that's just odd behavior. I don't care. Me and my sister I wouldn't be upset, but I'd be like, "Really, girl?" We'd have a whole conversation if my sister played that shit out with me. No. Sisters need... Oh, mom says to take a date. Not a bad idea. Sisters need a course on being girl. Ah, yeah, sometimes, yeah. And they might be trying to get him to like hook you guys up or like make it cute or whatever, but not in a baby shower. Wrong place, wrong time for that whole situation. All right, Yvette, sweetheart. Well, Octavia here, positive feedback from C-suites about my work and create a position for me with more pay. create a position. Well, excuse me, hold my beer. Thank you so much. I need a position created for me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hope, optimism, the star card on the table. Strength, girl, you know that you can handle it. Money coming in, new money coming in. Yes. Yes. Huge yes. It's fucking awesome, friend. For real. New ideas, opportunities, employment, manifestation, skill development, hard work, education, details, skill development, security, family, established, wealth, contributions, financial stability. Yes. All of the things, friends. Very promising. Jesse, sweetheart, this one is for you. Will me and AJ ever be in a relationship? He just broke no contact after 4 years, but he said he's not looking to be in one because of his ex and his work schedule. He suggested friends with benefits. I don't know what to do. What do you mean you don't know what to do? Girl, it's time the fuck out. I'm going to read this out loud again one more time. I'm going to read it out loud for the people in the back. For the people in the back. Will me and AJ ever be in a relationship? He just broke no contact after 4 years. But he says he's not looking for anything because of his ex and his work schedule. He just wants to be friends with benefits. I don't know what to do. Well, you have two choices. You become a friend with a benefit and you realize that that's exactly the only thing he wants from you after 4 years. Or you tell him to go fuck himself. Are you kidding me? We can do spicy time, but I'm good. I miss him so much. I'm not saying that you don't miss him. And it's okay to miss him. But I don't think missing him is what's the question. He's going to use you. He wants to use you. He's telling you he wants to use you. He's telling you that. He's letting you know he wants to use you. I don't give a holy hell how bad you miss him. Do you want to be used by him? I just want to be friends with benefits. Is that okay? If you want to be his friend and give him all of your benefits, girl, then go ahead. But I be damned. You don't get all of my benefits with no benefit in return. There is no confusion. He's being so clear with you right now. So you either don't entertain his bullshit after 4 years of just wanting to come back and use you, and that's me being very polite with my language so I don't get canceled, or you tell him to piss off. Jess, girl, please, my love, I don't care how bad you miss this man. Whew. Self-doubt, weakness, fear, disharmony, unskilled, misalignment, impulsiveness, ruthlessness, unachievable expectations, stubborn, opinionated, recovery from loss, things getting better. Girl, just because he called you doesn't mean things are getting better. They're getting better for him, not for you. Okay? Please? Please? Don't entertain it. You're going to get hurt. You will get hurt. Mary, is B seeing another woman? Miss Mary, is B... The chat is all up in arms. It's true. Is B seeing another woman? Yeah, he is. Entertaining at best. Will H apologize for what he did? Will H apologize for what he did? He feels bad about it, but I don't know if you're going to get a full apology from him. It's going to be like a half-assed apology. He's going to do his best to apologize. In his own weird way. Miss Anna. Miss Anna. Is mine and Jake's relationship heading in the right direction? Good days to come. Are we heading in the right direction? Yes. Yes. Christine. Miss Christine. Will my cousin Marie end up getting married to her fiance George in September? Is the wedding going through? Yes. There's some frustration between them, but they're going to get married. I don't understand why we marry people that we don't want to marry. Like, if we are that worried about getting married to our person, then why are we doing it? I feel that she has huge anxiety over getting married to this person. Huge anxiety. And if she's got that much tension, she shouldn't do it. Is he going to be a good guy? Is he those questions? If you're asking yourself those questions as you're walking up to the altar or after she's so scared. Is that what, girl, she needs to be. Intuition is for a reason. I get the butterflies. I had butterflies too, but I knew I was making the right decision. My decision on getting married wasn't due to my butterflies. Do you know what I mean? I was just nervous of my wedding day. It had nothing to do with the man I was marrying. That shit was solidified. If she's worried about the man she's marrying, she needs to really consider fucking marrying him then. She's so stressed out and upset with him. People get on this track of marriage and they don't think that they can back out even though your gut is telling you to back out. Money, you'll get the money back. You'll get you'll get it. All the shit that you're worried about, who cares? This is your life, your real everyday life. Why would you want to lay next to somebody that you don't like? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Run away. Shit, you need to. Sometimes I see these people getting married. P, does Jay miss me? It's like, what's the point? Yes, he does miss you. He does miss you, P. Yeah, if she's scared, friend, tell her to really consider her gut. Tell her to listen to herself. Tom, heart you back, love. Hope all is well with you, sir. Yeah, friend. Oof, I don't like that. Palate cleanser. Hold on a minute. I don't like any of that energy. Christina, does Danny have negative influence in his ear about us? Does he have a negative influence in his ear about us? Yes. Yeah, creates his indecisiveness. Scandal, obstacles. Yes, he does. Whitney, my goodness, what's going on this morning? Today's been a day. Today has been a day. Matthew, does Eliza want to reconcile romantically and start a relationship once we are healed? Does she want to come back once we're healed? Yes. There is confusion around there, but you guys do want this. There's a lot of healing that needs to go on though, friend. If you guys get back together too soon, it's gonna go awry. So just be easy. Miss Christie. Miss Christie, this is my... Ooh. Christy, I want you to take... I'm healing. I'm not sure about her. I don't think she's necessarily healing at the moment either. That's why I said it might be a little... There's going to be work done. I think you're probably doing more work than her. So... Christy, for your general friend, happy home is there, but I think that you need to get your, I think the happy home is upright, but I think that it needs to be in order. So yeah, the home is okay. I don't think anything crazy is happening, but there's betrayal, there's loss, and there's pain. And I think this is happening because you have a lack of, I keep getting selfishness with this. Make time for yourself. Okay? Make time for yourself. Your home is happy, but there's something that's lacking. You're feeling stuck in some kind of way. Do what you need to do to take these out. Be selfish. Be greedy if you have to. Mary Jane, sweetheart, this is for you. Miss Mary Jane, this one is for you. Guys, good morning, good morning. Come on in, tap the screen, share the live for me, please. Miss Mary Jane. Mary Jane, are you going through some things? Goodness gracious, guys. We are kicking ass, taking names. Are you going through some things, Mr. Mary Jane? Cheryl needs some good news. A lot? Yeah, I can see it. The first card that I pulled back is frivolous setbacks and false successes. It's like you take 10 steps forward and you think that they're you plan to take 10 steps forward. You make every decision to take those 10 steps because you know it's going to work out. Like you plan. You don't just do it carelessly. You see it coming. And so you take your steps and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, this isn't working out. Not because you didn't try, not because you didn't plan, and not because you didn't put forethought in it, just didn't work out. So that's these setbacks, these little bullshit ass setbacks. And I'm not going to say it's not your fault, right? There's things that happen to us that are outside of our control, is what I mean. But I just see rejection and like a lack of passion, misunderstanding, delays, unfinished business, things to handle, just a bunch of I gotta make my shit come together. This is going left and this is going, I can't, everything's going in different directions and I need all my things to come back together. Resistant to change, rejection, this frivolous setbacks. But the one card that's on the table, friend, for you is abundance, nurturing, evolution, and action. Girlfriend, be the empress that you are. Sometimes we need to just bite the bullet, do shit we don't want to do or have to do, stay up later than we have to, push a little harder than we're used to, whatever that case looks like. That is your message for right now. These little setbacks are just that. They're little insignificant BS setbacks. Everything else, if you show up just in your beautiful light the way that you do, and just live and plan and keep doing everything that you're doing, it will be okay. Because it's not of lack of you trying. It's not. It's just circumstantial bullshit. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep planning and keep showing up with attention. And those 10 steps, you know, I'm taking these 10 steps. It might not always work out, but you have intention. Keep doing it, okay? Okay. See, this is why I don't do... This is why doing generals is difficult, because I'm like, well, hold on, we got to talk about this. Hang on, something's going on. Let's reset. Yeah. Guys, we're doing great today. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to see with the hearts. I like my hearts. We're going to do 7. We're going to do lucky sevens. Okay. All right, I have so many feelings about generals on lives. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to pick. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to talk about subscriber things. We're gonna have to. We have 100 people in the room. If some of you guys don't know, I am moving into doing this full time. Okay, so some of you know, some of you don't know. I had a corporate job. I put in my 2 weeks. I'm walking away on my own 2 feet, and I'm starting my business. So I'm very excited about that. But with that said, my time will be opened much differently moving forward. So we are going to have to pivot and come up with something better for the subscribers, because what I have right now isn't working for you guys or for me. I feel bad. Thank you. We need crisscross applesauce night. Yes, to figure out what everybody wants. Exactly. That's a great idea. Yeah. We'll do a Discord night and just kind of figure out what people's wants and needs are and what my capabilities are and go from there. All right. It's very exciting. I'm excited. Very excited. But I had to, because I don't feel like I was showing up enough for you guys. Like, it was getting to the point where I couldn't do both good anymore. Everything was just okay. So now I get to put all of my eggs in my own basket. I got my own basket, which is exciting. All right. Pivot. But all that to say, we will figure it out because Deandra was asking about what all comes with subscribers. And I'm like, I don't know what all comes with it. We don't know yet. We've been muddling through it for the last year and a half, truly. So thank you guys, because we'll get it together. That's what we're doing. How long have you done this? A year. Well, I've been reading tarot since I was 14. But TikTok specifically, it's been about 1.5 years, going on 2 years, since I've been on this platform, which ended up just working out really well. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, but reading through the phone I'm good at it, actually. It's not... I was saying this earlier, I was in another live, and I'm like, I still surprise myself sometimes with my readings. Like, wait a minute, what? No shit. Like, I know I can feel things, but I still don't know how exactly it works all the time. It's something that I have. But I do still surprise myself. I'm very humble with this gift because I don't know how it works. So I just try to respect it and respect boundaries and be as light and positive and well-rounded as possible, I guess is the best way to put it. So, yes, I excite. Jennifer, this one is for you. Recently got married on Friday, girl. Girl, congratulations. Happy wedding. All right, okay. I'm here for the marriage. Okay, little wedding dance. Congratulations. We got into a petty fight on Monday. Well, that took a turn quickly. Okay. Recently got into a... Hold on. That took a turn. Wasn't expecting it. I got too excited with my dance. Recently got married on Friday. We got into a petty fight Monday that resulted in him giving me the silent treatment and sleeping in the living room. I miss him, but as well, I'm not sure if I should talk to him. It's usually always just me who talks to him. But I'm a bit tired of it. Will me and my husband get back on talking terms today after our fight Monday? Will he talk to me, or should I be the bigger person and talk to him, or give him alone time until he's ready? Is he a Scorpio? Or a Gemini? What's his zodiac sign? Sag. My mom says, is he 12? That part. Because I'm about to go ham, and I'm trying not to. Mom did it for me. I'm about to lose my whole shit right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to rile myself up. I always pick on Scorpio boys because they're not balanced. The reason I said Scorpio very specifically is because she said silent treatment, and Scorpios are very good at the silent treatment. That's all. They're very good at silent treatment. So that's why I just assumed as soon as she said he's playing silent, I was like, is that a Scorpio? Because they like to not talk. They like to not use their words. I'm a Scorpio. I don't use my words either. I need to process. I need to sit silently and think about some shit, and then I'll talk to you. Then I'll talk your ear off. But don't you get me when I'm hot. It's not great. So let me think about it for just a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me regulate myself. Let me regulate my emotions, and then we can have a productive conversation. If she is the only one talking, she'll always be the only one to fix it. Yeah, that part. Oh, girl Scorpios are different from boy Scorpios. We're different. Different. And you're a Leo? Oh, that's Jules. How long have you guys been dating? How long did you guys date? Before you got married, how long did you guys date each other? I need Botox so bad. Me doing this, I'm going to get wrinkles on my forehead so fast. Oof. I can see it. Almost 2 years. Okay. Why did you marry him? I do that. I'm going to get the line. I'm going to smooth it out. It's this thing. I was just being silly. I was just being cheeky. This is a heavy one, guys. I'm just waiting for a reply. I'm trying to lighten it. I asked why we got married. No, they said 2 years. She's been married. They were dating for 2 years, but I asked her why she married him. Why? They got married on Monday. And she says, I'm tired of it because I always have to do this. So if you know that you always have to approach this grown man like this, why did you decide to marry him? And there's not a right or wrong reason. This isn't a grill session. I'm genuinely trying to figure this out. He has early signs of narcissism. Yikes. That part. Oh, how I was pushing my forehead. It is a heavy morning this morning. All right, girlfriend. He better be rich at least. Comfort, community. I'm looking too. I don't see her. Every time I go to reading, something happens and the phone rings, something. Okay. It's not always bad, but more than it was. Okay. And you wouldn't be with somebody if it was always bad. I say this all the time. 8 years with a narcissist. If it was horrible the entire time, I wouldn't have stayed the entire time, right? There was reasons. I don't know. My message is not showing up. Some girl, it's not wanting us to have a conversation today. That's all. So, should you leave him alone until it's ready? I'm going to go through the reading. I think you kind of got everybody's sentiment. This isn't normal. He's acting like a child. This is not how you guys, you just got married and he's ignoring you and sleeping on the couch. Even I've told my husband from day one, I don't give a fuck how mad we are at each other. I will never put you on the couch. Ever. This is your home. This is your bed. I don't care how mad we are. You will always have a spot in this bed. You will never have to sleep. That is a rule. I don't give a shit. Get out of my bed. This is our bed. We are married. We are married. Don't you go to bed on me mad. No. Well, you can. Sometimes it is better to sleep on some things, but you know what? You get my drift, okay? Okay. Careless, defensive, but good luck is on the table. He's trying to avoid a conflict, friend, and I think that is what you try to do. You try to avoid conflicts. You allow his emotions to kind of dictate what you do. So he's pouty right now, so then you're going to do it. And then when he's talkative, then you get to be talkative. Don't allow his emotions to dictate how you run the relationship. That's not what a healthy marriage looks like. You don't get to be mad because he's mad. It doesn't fucking work that way, okay? Dominant, excessive. Sunshine is on the table, even though there is recovery. Friend, go talk to him. I wouldn't give a holy shit if he was upset or not. I don't care how petty the fight is. I'm now your wife. We're married. We're in a healthy relationship. Let's talk it through. I love you. I'm here. What are we doing? What's wrong with you? Now I'm your wife and you treat me even worse than when I was your girlfriend? Go, no. It's still soon enough for me to take my happy ass right down to the courtyard and make this not happen. Homeboy, what are we doing? I love you. I'm here for you, but you don't get to treat me like shit or ignore me the day after our wedding. What type of slap in the face, disrespectful ass shit is that? That is the most disrespectful. Sleeping on the couch the day after we get married? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Don't stop trying to prove yourself to him all the time, girlfriend. Your psyche gets overloaded. He is two-faced. He shows one side of you and then he shows another side of you. Now, while I do see love and success on the table, you got to be a strong woman to handle his bullshit. It's not going to change. But set your boundaries now so it doesn't become an issue in the future. You just got married. This should not be happening. Oh, girl. Yeah, the strength of you is not the question. That's not the question. But I promise you, I was strong 2 years in too. And after 8 years, wears you down. You get worn the fuck down. So you can be as strong as you want to be. But if you keep allowing him to do this and the way that he's doing it, it will wear you down. It will. So don't let it. Set your boundaries. Keep yourself sharp. You know what I mean? So will it get better? No. It won't. It won't get better. It'll just be you handling his emotions better. It'll be you knowing on how to approach him. He isn't going to do any work on himself. He's the one pouting. He's not trying to get better. It's not going to get better. You're just going to learn how to deal with your husband. Because as soon as you start putting boundaries in place, how do you think that that's going to work out? If you've never done it before, all of a sudden you get married and now you're going to stand up for yourself. Who do you think you are? Now all of a sudden you're going to put up boundaries. It's not going to work out very well. I'm not going to say not to. I'm not going to say don't do it. But you've created a monster almost. And if it doesn't happen all the time, girlfriend, then nip it in the bud now. You said it hasn't always been like this. Great. Cut the shit out now. You don't get to ignore me for 48 hours, sir. We are now married and this is a rule that I'm setting. I don't like when we don't talk. When we act like roommates, I don't like this. As your wife, I'm asking for this not to happen again. If we have an issue, let's talk about it before we go to bed. That's all you have to say. That could be an easy boundary setting. Is he going to buck the system a little bit? Yes. Is he going to get shitty? Yes. Is he going to change tomorrow? No. But you can still create your own boundaries. Do it sooner rather than later. I know I feel like I just kind of talked in a circle. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. Oh, I hope that makes sense. But I don't think he's going to change. Yeah, perfect. Simply don't disregard your feelings for his. Exactly. Exactly. He's upset, so that makes the whole household upset. That sucks. It's been so heavy. Let's dance, guys. To seagulls. Stop it now. Now stop. All right. We made it to 100. We made it to 100, guys. I'm setting a new goal. We are kicking ass, taking names. Deandra, my darling, I can't with you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Or do more hearts. Let's do some more hearts. Okay. All right. Guys, I have a year coming up. We got a year read coming up, okay? Come on, city boy, let's dance. Let's go dance. Isn't she though, Jax? What? Deandra, sweetheart, I'm not joking. I'm promising you the right. Thank you. Thank you. I have to go to. You have an amazing day. Thank you. You already know. I've already told. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. All right, Miss Camilla. I'm sorry. This is your year reading. Okay, we are. Oh, okay. Will you guys get back together? You're my girl. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. Darling, this is for your year. I'd help if I did a year. Is your guy stubborn? Is Jarrett a stubborn person? Good morning, and yes, he is. Okay. I hate to call everybody a narcissist because I know that is not the case. I know it isn't. I know that word is wildly overused and thrown about. I do. But does he show up? Are you on a roller coaster with him? He shows up and things get really, really good, and then he gets cold and pulls away. And then some time goes by and everything kind of resets itself, and then he shows back up and everything goes really. Is he the up and down type of guy? Or has he been in the past? I don't know. Yeah, he's very up and down. Is he successful in his business? Does he make good money? Or like on paper, does he look good on paper? You know what I mean. No. Okay. Is he flashy? Does he present himself as more than he is? I got all my shit together, but it's like, you live in your mama's basement. Like that type of energy. And I don't know if he does. I'm not saying he does, but like he pretends to be more than he is. Okay. All right. So that's the energy. It's not the truth. What's his zodiac sign? And what I see yours. What's his? And then I think that is, this is very much a love reading. He's a Leo. A Taurus and a Leo. This is going to be interesting, friends. My. Okay. He does have it. He does have it together. Just his job is low paying. Okay. All right. Okay. Because I feel like he's successful, or he carries himself as very like hoity-toity, but like either he had a lot of money, he came from a lot of money, or pretends like he's got a lot of money. Either way, it's not bad. I don't think it's not a bad characteristic. I was just seeing if my intuition was right on how he presents himself. But I do think that you guys are holding back as far as will you guys be back together. Fool card is in reverse. Recklessness, bad choices, risk-taking. Girl, right now, you know this energy isn't for you. I don't think this energy is for you, period. He hit the lotto a while ago. Money. The problem with this one is that he's confusing as shit. Tradition, society, wisdom. Does he say that, like, is he one to be like, oh, I don't believe in marriage? Is he something that says, like, I don't believe in marriage, it's just like a social construct? Is he one of those? Like, we can date forever, but I don't want to get married. Or has he ever mentioned, like, not wanting to... just doing something different? She said, no, we're engaged. You guys are engaged? Okay. You guys were engaged. Well, the total confusion is coming around traditions, society, two people showing up, societal rules, marriage, like all of the things. So if he wants to, I don't think he actually wants to get married, though. That's the whole point. If he proposed to you, he just did it because he thought he needed to keep you around. I don't think it was like, did you guys put money down on a, did you have a date planned, a venue? Did you have some deposits down, or did he just give you a ring? And not that just giving somebody a ring is not a proposal. I'm not saying that. But you know what I mean. Sometimes when you propose, some girls get to planning immediately because it's for real. No, just got the engagement. No, we just got engaged. No dates. Okay. Because like I said, usually if you get engaged for any length of time, you got a date and shit done in the first month. If it's real. Like, let's get this going. I can't wait to be your wife. But if it's just a ring and you go, oh, we'll wait. It's just he's a pacifier. He pacified you. Here's the thing. Do I think he's going to come back around? Yes. Do I think you guys are going to last? No. And so with that, we got engaged in May and broke up in December. Okay. Prosperity and success is there, right? King of Cups is back around. I do think he's going to get his emotional shit together, proverbial shit together, and come back around. However, when he does come back around, friend, he's not reliable. And that's the thing. If he did propose to you, I do not think that he ever wanted to actually get married. I don't give a fuck what he says. I do not think that deep down that he actually wanted to do anything with that. It was a pacifier. So he's going to come back around and say, baby, hey, baby. And you're going to say, what? You're not reliable. What are you talking about? We were a whole engaged and you left me high and dry. What are we doing? Handle conflicts fast, friend, because if you don't pour into your own cup, he's not going to do it for you. Ancestors are on the table, and this is a cyclical experience. Every time I hold up one of these, it's a new month. I think this is going to be a cycle, right? He is going to come back around, and he's going to keep trying to come back around because this is kind of what you guys do. It's that roller coaster, up, down, up, down, up, down. Lies and gossip are the next one. Manipulation is the next one. I do feel, I don't know him. We haven't had that big of a conversation, but if he's not a narcissist, he definitely likes to control situations. He likes to be in control, and when he's not in control, he doesn't like that so much. All right, he means well, and he'll show up and he'll try to do something very nice, girlfriend, but if you do not decide to pick up your toys, walk away, and go find yourself, you're going to get lost in looking for him throughout the year. You're going to be chasing him. Yes, he does like to be in control. Yeah. And you're going to be chasing him this entire time if you don't flesh this out sooner rather than later. Again, ancestors are back on the card, but here's manipulation. We got the pony in reverse. What do we do with the pony in reverse? Wah, wah, wah. He's not going to show up like a Prince Charming, friend. Manipulation, distrustworthy, jealousy, unreliable. It's the second unreliable that we got for him. You, my darling, you, the queen, you are on the right track. The way that you show up in your life, the way that you handle your business, the way that you handle everything outside of him is okay. Like, you're like, I like my job. I like my life. Things are okay. I like where I'm at. Girlfriend, keep nurturing yourself where you are at. This is the King of Pentacles. Realistic, dependable, provide. You need to be realistic and dependable for yourself. Don't depend or rely on anybody else. Stop trying to prove yourself to everybody because you don't need to depend on anybody else, okay? Happy home is on the table. This is you being overloaded and fear and anxiety, but these two things can change. If this energy is not through and through this entire year, by the end of this year, you're not going to have any fear and anxiety because you're going to be living your best life on your own two terms without somebody trying to control you and manipulate you. Don't let him control your emotions like this. This whole year is up, down, up, down, up, down. Good, bad, good, bad. Yeah. I'm exhausted. And I'm just looking at some cards. He's exhausting. And I want to say that you play into it a little bit too. It's not all him. It's not. That's so true. Life is good except for him. So you want to see when you remove him from your life, what your life will look like? You want to play that game with me? I like playing this game. This was in reverse, but it's not any longer. It's you knowing exactly which way you want to go. You're the fool and you're jumping off on your own 2 feet, doing everything by yourself. This intuition card is upright. This means that you know exactly what to do, where you're going, and how you're coming. Your emotions are in control. You're pouring into your own cup. You're continuing to pour into your own cup. Happiness, nostalgia, memories are being formed. This is not in reverse anymore. This is the King of Swords. Precise, analytical, truthful, dependable. If you get rid of somebody and open yourself up to let somebody come in, girlfriend, this is you walking away, but not walking away to get away from bullshit. This is you walking away to further find yourself. Now this card is at, let's flip it back upside down. Creative, romantic, Prince Charming, actually coming in to see you. There's love on the table if you remove the shit that's not serving. You knowing yourself, happy home, and now this is the moon, a little bit of fear and anxiety. But this could be the fear and anxiety around somebody new in your life, and that's just normal if you start something new. I don't think that this is necessarily a bad card. Okay? Now, does that mean... I shouldn't even say, does that mean you should leave your man? You guys aren't together. There's nothing to do right now. You guys aren't even together. So that second reading that I just read could be everything. But if you start entertaining this man again, I'm not saying that you don't have to. There might be some closure that needs to happen. There might need to be some, conversations that you feel are still owed to you or whatever that might look like. But, my darling, not serving at all. And you said it yourself, life is good other than him. Ride the wave, my love. Make it be good all the way around. Will he reach out to be honest? Would it matter? He reaches out and tells you everything. I'm sorry, I miss you, I love you. Whatever honesty looks like for you. Even if he does do those things, does that change who he is as a person? I can have an honest conversation with you. That does not mean that my personality has changed. That doesn't mean that I'm going to present differently. If I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. Whether I'm honest or not. So just because he's honest with you, love bug, does not mean that he's going to be the best guy. Or change. Or be anything other than what he is. All right, Elaine C, sweetheart, this one is for you, Elaine C. And I'm sorry, but to your point, yes, I do think that he's going to come back around, and I do think that he's going to try to get in your ear again, and I do think that he's going to tell you everything that you're going to want to hear. The reason I'm saying it this way, because I don't think he's going to change. So, yes to that question. Just be careful. All right, Elaine, should I trust T? Elaine, should I? You're more than welcome, lovey. Should I trust T? No. Disharmony, cheater's card is on the table, delays, frustrations, impulsiveness, doesn't know how to show up. Hold on. I just put all those cards back up. Who is T to you? I shuffled them back in. Who's T to you? I mean, okay. I'm assuming it's a love interest. But is it somebody that you've known from the past, or is it somebody new? It's a friend. Ah, okay. Is it a man or a woman? Oh, you said it's a love interest. It's a guy? About a month. First of all, I'm going to say this. I apologize because I did not realize that it was a mini read, so I didn't pull these cards initially. I just pulled these cards. I saw the message. I was like, girl, don't trust. Swept them all back up. I don't exactly know which cards they are. However, repulled from this deck, and it's the same message, and that's why the little bit of clarification will help. All right, it's somebody that you've been seeing for about a month. In the beginning, it was good news, but there's crossroads in love. Accept the change, domestic fights is on the table, bad luck is on the table, and jealousy. That's why I was like, is it a guy or a girl? Because they're jealous of you. It's a weird situation. So should you trust them? These cards are saying no also. Tread lightly. If it's new and only about a month, it takes time to get to know somebody, and trust is not given overnight. But something's off. And if you feel like something is off, I mean, I'm going to say this. You clearly feel like something's off because you're asking me. And if you feel it, trust your instinct on this one, okay? Don't think he's a bad guy, but there's just something that needs to be either uncovered, answered for, something. All right, Miss Natasha, sweetheart, this one is for you. Lately, anytime Luke and I have had a disagreement, not very often, he makes sure he resolves it and shows action. Amazing. You mean conversation and action both matching in a healthy relationship? Yes. That's what we're looking for. It actually feels too good to be true. Tread lightly. That's all. When it's usually too good to be true, just be easy. That's it. That's all. Not that it can't be. Not that it can't be. Just watch for your red flags. All right, so all the good things. Communication shows up. We have very deep conversation on our future on Monday and working towards the relationship. I felt like jumping in a relationship was not the best option. I want us to work towards it because I don't know what this relationship, I don't want this relationship to be one. Because I'd want this relationship to be a real one. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't read. Got it. You want it to be real, so you don't want to pussyfoot around. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing from the beginning. Should I be patient with him while we work towards a relationship? Will he come and offer me one? Okay, so you're confusing. And you're confusing because you want to be in a relationship and work towards a relationship, but you don't want one. So how do you work towards a relationship without commitment while just being friends? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're asking a lot from this person just to commit to you, but would not commit to you to see if you want to be, like, no. You either try to be together or you don't. Let's just wait and see. For what? Wait until see. So what happens when he starts talking to somebody else? Then you're going to be all in your feels about it, but you clearly said you just wanted to work on a friendship. You got to tell the universe what you want. Hey, Mr. Luke, man, I really like you and I want to be your girlfriend. Let's work on let's make it official. You can't work on being somebody's girlfriend. You're their girlfriend or you aren't. It's like kind of being pregnant. You either are or you aren't. You either claim me as your person and we both show up for each other and try, or we don't. So Should you be patient? Not if you want to be his girlfriend. No. You're the one that says you feel like jumping into a relationship was not the best thing. Well, what else is going to be the best thing? Waiting to see if he finds somebody else and then getting hurt about it? That's not going to be great either. And I'm not saying that he's going to go do that. I haven't even pulled the cards. That's not my point. But my point is just the way that you wrote this is confusing me. So if that's the information that you're giving this man, like, let's work on it. I just want to be friends, but I want to be your girlfriend, so don't go anywhere. Like, come on. No, I like you and I want to be with you. Let's get this together. Okay. Let's make this relationship work. Okay. Be the empress that you are, friend. If you want something, go get it yourself. Don't get bored and detached, because that's what waiting does. Take action. If you don't, this recovery part, you're going to feel some kind of way. You're going to be in recovery if you don't take action, because he's going to go 3 people. I'm not going to say he's going to go do that. I'm not saying that. I'm not. I actually don't think he would. But don't get stuck in this. Don't wait. Don't not know. Communicate. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this bad boy up. I'm going to wrap her up. Communication. That part. That part. All right, guys. I am going to jump off of here. If you guys like what you see, and that's me. I do private readings, if you don't know. We do private readings, 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. I have love compatibility charts, which are two, it's you and your person, right? So the love compatibility charts is not just comparing of the 2 signs. It actually compares you guys down to the date. I put it into an astrological, it's an astrology love compatibility chart. It's not just like a zodiac sign compatibility chart, right? So it's a little bit more in depth. I have that available. I have a 12-month spread, and then I have a birth chart, and then a birth chart also with a 12-month attached to it. All right, so guys, those are the services that I offer. Yeah, I'm sorry, the list is closed. I'm like, no one's ordered any birth charts. Do you want to know why? Because I don't have it in my store. I'm looking at all the things. I'm like, why is this on draft? Maybe I should make it public to purchase so people could actually get it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now they're in my store. If you guys want a birth chart or a 12-month spread, now you can grab it. I'm like, no one's ordered anyone. Deandra was the last one to do. I'm like, no one's ordered them for a while. I'm like, I don't know. I'll do like a little thing. I'll announce it a little bit more. It'd be helpful if it'd be available. It depends, friend. Sometimes I get private readings. People book. I've had one person we've talked like 3 times in the last 7 days. It's always up to you. I don't ever say, oh, book with me again or fall. If you guys want to book a reading, it's totally up to you. I don't know. I don't, once a month, maybe? I don't know. It changes all the time. Yeah. So whatever feels right. Because here's the thing. It's money. It's coins. It costs, it's a service. So you guys know where to find me otherwise. Exactly. Girl, nothing, don't do it. We're good. You don't need it right now. I don't think that anything has changed enough to have a conversation unless you feel that we need to. But as far as like, and it's funny that you asked that because somebody else asked me that. Like, well, we want you to be our reader. What do you recommend for like a schedule? I don't know. When you guys want to talk? Hi, my darling. I am done for today. I'm stalling. Per usual. It's been today was heavy. This morning was a lot of heavy reads this morning. We had a lot of like in-depth, intense, well, I felt it at least on my end. It was some heavy, very real life I mean, all of these are real life questions. I don't poo-poo on anybody's asks, but you know, some big transformations, I should say, some big transformations. All right, my loves. The tea was strong. Yes, Jax, that part. Where can I find the information for the class? Ooh, okay. If you guys are interested, go to the website. The link is in the bio. It's themoonstarot.co, and it says class registration. It should be opened and available. If you guys are interested, I am hosting a tarot reading class on the 29th of this month. It's going to be Saturday from 3 Eastern to 6 Eastern. It's going to be in the afternoon, but I'm going to be teaching you guys how to read tarot in the elemental system that I use. So if you're interested in that, registration is open. And I'm excited. So this will be the second time I'm teaching the class. Not that the first time was bad. It went well, but I think I've got it dialed in to where it can, where we can really make the most out of the time. Not that the first one wasn't good, but you know, it's a learning curve. I got on and the tech was off and I came in hot. So we have it set up now. I'm a little more well versed in how to run the room. So if you guys are interested, yes, it is going to be March 29th, and it's going to be the tarot reading class. If you guys go to the link in the bio, it is themoonstarot.co. All the information is going to be there on my website. Words are hard. Also, I know some people were interested in this. I don't know what you guys think. We'll do it as maybe a Discord poll. I'll ask. Would you guys be interested in learning how to read playing cards? Do you guys want to try to do decks? And I ask you this because this one is a little more spiritual, where tarot, I think, is a little more general. There's a very specific practice that I follow when I use these cards. And so it is going to be very specific to these cards. So if you guys have other practices, I get it. But this is for a very specific how I learned these cards. Because if you guys look other places, people have different readings. There's different meetings, whatever. But I use one specific practice that I will talk about when we go over it. But yes, okay, I see more yeses than nos. So I'll try to put that together also. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to be doing some big things. But I was curious about these cards. I know a few people said yes, but I'm going to work on that course and what that course looks like, because it is, I know we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It's a practice. It's a bit different. We'll get there. Okay. All right. I think that'll be next month. Okay. So tarot classes for sure, the 29th. I will give you guys more information about the playing cards, and we can go from there. I just wanted to see who was interested, because like I said, it's a little bit more in. Some people consider it a closed practice. I don't know how else to put it without, like, I don't know what else to say. Some people say that it's a closed practice, and so they're playing cards. That part, you know what I mean? So we'll talk about it, but now that I know, I got the little seed planted. I'm watering it. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm going to stop stalling now. Love and light, and I will talk to you guys later. All right. Jax, I'll text you in a little bit. I hope all is well with you, my darling. Everybody, have an amazing day, and we will talk soon. Bye. Bye.